good. God bless you if you're listening at the Atlanta airport.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry about that. Hope they get that shit cleared up before the weekend.
Yes, well, I fly out in about a week. I hope we get
As long as you fly Southwest, you're good.
Well, the computer was
they
still
got
down.
old system.
Yeah, as long as you fly
fly on the
Southwest, you're
weekend.
good.
The people were still delayed behind from the computer delay. Then today, the storm delay. So it's really
And all the bags. They showed all the bags out there. People waiting on their bag.
Yeah.
Man, I got to fly out this weekend. I'm putting on all my drawers. I'm wearing everything I need.
But they were talking about how many concerts, entertainers and musicians
had to cancel
because there was a lot of concerts. There was, and Delta
just
still
get a bus.
is behind to this day, to right now.
That line messing up. Did y'all see where Terrell Davis was on the plane and they handcuffed his
Man,
son?
get off. Yeah.
For what?
Handcuff him.
His son touched the flight attendant.
No, it was
Said,
him.
"Ask
It was
for
him.
some
It was
water."
him. It was him.
I read it was his son.
No,
it
he
was him.
they said he got
It was
handcuffed
Asking for
in
some
front of
water.
his son.
Yeah.
And she went off. I've had that happen to me.
So was he trying to get her attention?
So when
She's trying to get
wanted some
attention.
water. And so when the plane landed, I guess the
They called the air marshal and everything.
authorities, and the FBI, I think it was, came on there and told him, "Don't make no scene, won't be none." I'd have made one. I'd have made one.
So you
Cause
can't.
you gonna shoot me? You know I ain't got no gun.
So
But
you can't
we
tackle?
finna have a scene.
You can't say excuse me. I didn't know.
What
I
happened was
got the
his
help,
son
but
was
she took it
asking
a
the
certain
lady
way.
for water,
Yeah.
and she went past him, and she said he bumped her to get her attention
On the way back, though.
on the way back.
Yeah, 'cause
And
you
she
know.
went and told the flight
That he
the
assaulted
pilots
her.
that she was assaulted, and she never
Plain
came back
that.
to serve him. Somebody else came to serve him, so he didn't think nothing about it. And when the plane landed, FBI came out and asked him to stand up and put him in handcuffs.
Don't make a
freaking
scene. Don't make a scene.
Yeah.
Oh, we finna have a scene.
Right.
That is crazy.
We finna have a scene. I'm shit. I'm
No, that's America,
I'm
baby.
finna be like, Richard, do something.
That's America. You somebody's crazy.
You choked that drunk man the other night. Choke this motherfucker.
Speaking
You
of
just
that,
gonna sit there, Richard? You gonna sit there?
That's buffoonery.
You just gonna sit there in comfort.
Choke him out.
In the comfort zone. I'm in first class. You gonna sit there in comfort?
Richard said, this is federal.
I'm in comfort,
This
man.
is federal. This is federal. You got to do that time on your own.
Yeah, it was United Airlines. So
I start managing
he sued
George
him.
Wallace the next
I be
week.
suing him too.
he sued him and
Did he win?
rightfully so. It just happened last week.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's in the process.
Yeah, Dave.
But let me say this, DC.
Yeah.
Is there another Ben Crump in America? Because Ben is busy.
Ben kicking.
Ben is busy.
But you know what he's doing on a lot of these projects. He's
Right, he's
spokesperson.
forming it out.
He's subbing it out.
Something like that.
You know what?
But Ben is busy.
Subbing it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, he the face. He get the news. Ben knows I get the news. If I'm on the case, you're gonna get all the publicity, but I'm gonna sub it out to some of you other
Yeah, he
lawyers.
ain't bad looking either.
Yeah.
He ain't what?
Look at that shooting a shot. Shooting a shot
ain't
right
bad.
here on
But
DisRace. You
guess
heard
what?
it
Ben
here.
Crump
You
is
heard it
good
here
looking.
first on
But
DisRace.
these-
CCJJ
wait a
shooting a
minute,
shot.
man. Let's get to the bottom of
Right.
that.
He look like a strong African.
Wait, let's get to the bottom of that.
Strong black man.
Ben Crump
Is your type.
is handsome.
Your type.
Beautiful.
That's what
looking,
you've been missing.
Is that right?
An acorn.
looking.
Long check.
Is that right?
Tall, statue.
Long
Yes.
check.
Hey,
Is that
Ben.
right?
What you say? How much you say he worth again?
Long
That's
check.
the thing right there. That's where, there it is right there.
You would
What
think
he worth?
you would think he would be a billionaire. He's only worth about $45 million.
I'm just playing, I'm just
according
playing.
to Forbes. And I was like, why is he only
Is
worth
that right?
$45 million?
That's
on
enough. That's
paper. That's
enough,
on
bro.
paper.
That's dumb. That don't make sense.
That's
I'll
on
take that
paper.
much.
Shit.
Right.
That's
so
on
is he
paper.
doing a lot of pro bono stuff?
No, that's on paper.
Then a lot of the black folk he represent, they owe
Getting
him.
billions.
They owe him. They like, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate your help.
Yes, sir. Something wrong with that county. Yeah.
He's got the case now. Sister in Illinois, Sonya
Sonya
Massey,
Massey.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
called the police. Police showed up and she making some collard greens. And police said, where the hell you going with that hot water? And lit her ass.
Yeah. And then, don't worry about calling the police. Don't worry about, don't go get your medical kit. That's a headshot.
Yeah, I got
It's
her.
the way he said
Said
it.
it.
The
So
temperament.
cold.
Yes.
No remorse at all.
Nothing.
I messed up. I thought she was threatening me. I'm upset. I made a mistake.
Is it us, or could you see that she's kind of like she wasn't?
You could tell she wasn't all
But
that.
it don't matter.
But she wasn't taking to throw that
So I'm
hot
saying if
water.
we could see it, you mean
Right.
they
trained
They
to handle this
both
type of
were off
situation.
because he had been at 6 different precincts.
Exactly.
So that's sad to say that he was
Yeah,
still
that's
working
true.
after
plus
being
my-
at
hey,
6
my
different
question-
precincts.
For a man to kill a woman like that in these times with all of the repeated, I can rattle off 50 unarmed people shot by the police. For a man to do it like that, it shows you that he just don't give a
Give
damn.
it that.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded, man.
Well, hopefully
my
now that
point
he's
is-
Then to
fired.
tell the other guy, don't worry about trying to save her. Don't go get your medical kit.
Oh, I hit
So
it
my
right.
point is, if we could see that she was not
I hit it
all the
right.
way, why
Lucy.
couldn't he see that she was
He
not?
can see it
'Cause he
because
didn't
why
care.
he's on.
That's my point.
Because
Yeah,
he
he
went in
don't
there
care.
with bad
Because he didn't
intentions.
care. He went in there with bad
He went in
intentions.
bad-
Exactly.
mad already, you
My
know.
question is, where
No
was the
respect.
taser at?
For the
Because she
man.
easily got tased.
Tased.
If it was that serious, exactly.
Yes.
Man,
I mean,
if
you could
he had just
tased her
told
in the
that
leg
woman-
and her.
Man,
If
he
you
shot
just
her
told
with
that
the
woman,
taser.
come on now, put
If
the
he just
boiling
sit there
water
for a
down.
few minutes, had a little bit of patience.
Come on.
If he would have had a little bit of patience,
Right.
ma'am, calm down, cook your food. Go ahead, cook
I
your
had
food.
shot
He
all the
shot her in
women
8
that have
seconds.
threatened to throw some boiling water on me.
Oh, you'd had a chair.
DC. I
I
can't imagine that.
I've
You
been
had a
attacked
chair.
with grits twice.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
player,
You
player,
never,
player,
you never been to DC house.
player.
DC don't have an apron.
Real players get
He
grist
has
thrown
a-
at him.
He has a piece of rubber that's on a shield.
Yeah,
He walk around with. He
Yeah.
don't have an apron. With his women to cook, he has a shield.
You ain't got killed
While
nobody.
he talking over, do what I tell you.
Wasn't nobody fixing to die, even if she had hit him with a little of the hot water, in which it didn't appear she was coming at the man.
Nah.
With the
Yeah.
hot. Rest in peace,
he gave her 8 seconds.
Representative, Texas Representative Sheila.
Yes,
What's her name?
I don't want to say Jackson. So I don't know what it is. Is it Sheila Jackson?
Jackson?
I'm not gonna say that.
I
Mess
think
it
it's Sheila
up.
Jackson.
I'm not gonna be the one.
Did you
to do
see
it.
somebody
I don't know.
said somebody play grit ball with you? Y'all need
Yeah, I
to see
haven't
it.
held
Like,
it.
They Al Greened him. That's what they did. They Al
Sheila
Greened him.
Jackson. Sheila Jackson, the representative from Texas, died. She was 74.
Sheila Jackson.
Bob Newhart
74.
died.
Man,
Oh, wow.
one of my favorite DC.
What was he
Oh,
like?
I mean,
I
93.
love black comedy.
what, like 93,
But that-
94?
Yeah, he was old.
I love black comedy, but there's a few white comics that every black person should check out if you're gonna do comedy.
You know you live a long time when I thought you was
Red
already
Skelton.
dead.
Huh?
I thought you was already dead.
You thought he was already dead.
Yeah,
Bob
so that means
Newhart.
so that means you've been around a long time.
been around a long
time. Yeah, he's been around a long
I already thought he was
But,
dead.
if black comedy, check out Red Skelton.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Check out Mom Mabel. She's black, but I'm saying George Carlin.
Oh, George Carlin was it?
Yeah, and then check out Bob Newhart. Ben Hill.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Benny
Benny
Hill
Hill.
didn't give a damn. He was hilarious.
Hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Benny Hill, I mean,
And
his,
I know they're
his
not
comedy
black,
was weird to me.
But when you want to see comedy at its best,
Yeah.
with the thinking mind of all them people I just told you about, the diversity of it,
Yeah.
Red Skelton was doing it before there was sound.
Right.
He was making people laugh before sound. Then he went into sound. Then he went into television and movies. Then he went to stand up.
I don't know if he was before sound. There's always been sound.
Well, I mean, he was doing silent film.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Oh, I think Richard Pryor. I think he,
Huh,
had,
Joe?
he got a little bit of Red Skelton.
Yeah, Jake Loud.
Mel
Jerry
Gibson.
Clower was a storyteller before Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Jerry
Mel,
Clower.
Mel Gibson was a good one too.
Yeah.
And then,
Mel
Louis
Gibson.
Gazzard.
all right. And I'll tell you who I listen to
Rodney
right now.
Dangerfield. It's been a lot of
Rodney
white, lot of good white
Nah, the
comedy.
white dude I listen to right now is Ron White. That white boy is funny, man.
I know Ron.
Yeah. Oh, you do? He is
Joe,
hilarious.
Joe Rivers. Oh my God.
Oh, John Rivers was hilarious.
Man,
Hey,
Ron
what
White
about
be
Bob
killing it.
Hope?
Bob Hope wasn't written.
Yeah,
up
he
to
was
me.
in that cat.
He was an
He was good.
entertainer.
Tim Conway though. But
Tim
as an
Conway was
actor,
funny. I know his
was a
son in
comedy
Los
actor.
Angeles. He got a son in Los
my
Angeles.
God.
now.
Oh, for real?
Tim
Oh,
Conway
okay.
was the funniest
Yeah.
character actor.
Yeah, I'm a
Rest
huge
in
Ron
peace.
White fan. Like
Rest
Ron
in
White,
peace.
if Ron White doing something, I'm
I
gonna
hate
start
taking
watching
that.
him.
Ron
Ron
White.
White is hilarious, man.
Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Rest in peace, Lou Dobbs, who they say had logged in more television hours than anybody in the history of television.
Lou Dobbs.
Lou
Lou
Dobbs.
Dobbs used to be the news guy, always kept a news show all the time. He was 90-something. He was off the air for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
They say he has logged in more television hours than anybody in the history of television.
Wow.
How do they know that? They ain't been
from
here all this
interviews,
time.
from television.
Yeah, he always had
Central
talk
Camera.
shows. He was a journalist. He always had talk shows. He was always on
I remember Lou Dobbs now. He was on Fox or one of them, CNN or one of them.
something like
The
that.
Lou Dobbs show, yeah.
Yeah. So God bless him. Anyway, that was take a little break from the
Don Rickles was
the
another
issue.
one. Somebody just hit me up. Don Rickles was
Don
another.
Rickles. Don Rickles was.
Okay.
I'd like to give a shout out to WNBA All-Star.
Wow. Them
I don't know
young
what you
girls.
can say. They beat the Olympic team.
Hey.
They were just young, man. They just had a lot more energy.
Yeah.
They got out in front of the transition.
No, Red.
Nah.
It's way deeper than that.
I mean, you got to
You got
them young
two
girls.
rookies that didn't make the team.
Right.
I know that.
That's humble.
But listen, I was trying like not to do that because the fact of the fact is those two girls.
Fact of the fact.
Well, fact of the matter is that those two young ladies were just pushing the ball. They just look younger and faster, and to keep them off the team now is going to be kind of hard.
Well,
that's what I was saying.
They off the team.
what you got to realize is
They didn't make the team.
Yeah, they didn't make it,
them
but,
them
man.
young girls didn't have no pressure. We can lose, and we still playing against the best that they supposedly chosen. So we got no pressure. So we can take them chances. Shoot the shot, girl. Make it or not. Shoot the shot.
Nah, I
And
think
that's
when
what
it
I
comes to
said.
being a
I said
competitor,
that
you
they
want to
had-
win.
What
Like
I'm
at
saying
some
is,
point.
they didn't have the pressure.
Yeah.
The world team had the pressure. Now you playing
Nah,
against
we the world team. We
number
need to pull
the
together
number
and
one
whoop these
scoring-
girls.
You right.
Before this happened, right?
That's like-
these two young ladies. Angela Reese got the doubles first time in history.
They
And
are.
now you got the Caitlin
Ken
Clark
Clark.
coming in with the triples in history. So as a W,
You right.
They saying like, hey,
You can't win.
And what's scary, they ain't even
That's
have
like
Cameron
fighting.
Brink.
That's like fighting a woman.
And they ain't even had a white girl
If you
Cameron Brink.
win, it's a
still
woman.
gonna
You're
lose.
supposed to win.
Yeah.
If you lose, you got your ass whipped by a woman.
Well, that's what I was
can't
saying.
win.
That's what I was
Right.
saying before.
Right.
That both of those girls had to get on the same accord and prove a point. Y'all should have picked us. Don't be against each other. Work together and beat this.
I think the media had them against each other.
And that's what they
let's
did.
Let's go back now. We still got the young lady who scored 34 points. I can't name her name. Akakunde. Akakunde. She wasn't on the world team,
Right.
but she is that good.
Yeah, she's good enough
So
to be
they
on
all
that.
saying,
Okay.
They all
hey,
had the point.
they
a point to
underestimating
prove.
us.
Yeah,
Right.
they had a point to prove.
Yeah. They underestimating us.
Point proven.
It definitely looked like they were just so much younger and faster. I watched it. They just couldn't keep up.
Now let's go to the NBA. The young people we thought they're gonna be flashing and flying and doing everything. It's not doing it. It's the old man, LeBron James. He's winning the game for us at the end of the game. It ain't
He
ain't
needed
Anthony
to, 'cause-
Edwards. It ain't Anthony Edwards. It ain't Steph Curry's and Jason
You
Tatum.
putting Steph Curry with the young people?
No. What I'm saying, they on the floor, but LeBron, 39 years old, he done won the last 3-4 games for him.
That game should not have been that close. If you look at what Sudan was practicing with and
Right.
what they practice on, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves.
Sudan said, we have the court. We
Right.
practice on
the
dirt.
Oh, dirt.
No
Like-
dirt.
We've never played together before. We played together for the first time.
Coached by Lou Ding.
Yeah.
That's they coached by. They was coached by Lou Ding, man, and they
we
always
don't
beat
have
these
no
boys.
food. They said we don't even
And
eat.
almost won.
Right.
If they see him again, it might be a problem.
Right.
If they see him again, it might be a problem.
If they feed them brother from Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, but DC, you didn't see how bad black athletes in this country talked about Sudan. Paul Pierce, Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, those two need to be sitting
them
somewhere.
like they cattle. So they
Monkeys.
playing on dirt. And Gilbert Arenas, I mean, they talked about him so bad. And
But
Paul
you did see
Pierce
that dude one with a
talked
barefooted
about him so
though.
bad. It's like
Paul
how y'all-
did? That was Paul
How
Pierce.
y'all gonna lose to a team that ain't got shoes and all that kind of
Didn't have no
Yeah.
shoes. Now Paul
He
sent
went
his
home.
own way with telling the truth, because the dude was traded. He did not have
He said
any
the dude
shoes.
said, man,
He
I
probably,
worked-
he probably plays
one
better
dude
without
said,
them
I
shoes
worked
too.
to game time. I was working to game time. We never
I
practiced
can't line this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we done just came and beat y'all.
Yeah.
And what I don't like, they're trying to take
If we'd have just got lunch, we'd have beat you niggas.
and what I don't like, they're trying to take away from the '92 team because they're saying there were lesser NBA players back then than there is now. But those guys that are playing for their countries on these teams aren't like proverbial all-stars like when Magic played against the best of the best for their countries. So it don't matter if there's in the NBA or not. I just think the Dream Team '92 was just, they are who they are. They're one of the best.
Oh, DC, I wish you could pull up what Gilbert Arenas did. It was so like Gilbert, you're a black man. Talk about how these guys prepared for the game and how we didn't beat them bad enough. And these guys,
should've been
then when
close.
they interviewed the Sudan players, they was like, yo, man, we dreamed of playing in the NBA. We dreamed of playing.
That's what I'm saying. They were starstruck this time.
We don't even have a court. We play on the dirt at night in the dark.
They're gonna beat us if they see us again. I'm telling you, like they were playing like just glad to be in the game.
They said
and
we are
won
peanut
autographs.
butter and jelly sandwich away from beating you niggas.
They're gonna beat exactly. Oh my gosh.
They was jumping. They was jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's hope
Hey.
they get put out.
They be athletes, though, man. I mean, they be athletes just like if you watch the Olympics, man, them Africans. If you watch them all them long races and stuff, when they be running around the city and shit, them Africans be killing their ass, man.
Hey.
And they be running barefooted too. They don't even have no shoes
Right.
on.
No, sometimes they have no
DC,
shoes on.
white people that went down to 88 pounds trying to run with them niggas. They done lost every piece of fat on them. They just a bone running with skin on it.
Ain't no flesh. Look like with no flesh, they still can't beat the Kenyans. I'm doing the best I can. Got no flesh on.
Tim Kenyon,
What? They gonna have.
you got an extra 35 miles, nigga. I'm telling you.
With no
Put
water.
a Nike on Kenya.
Oh, you gave me
Back on the kid, that's
Forget that
102
water.
miles extra right there.
Oh, you
man.
gave me shoes only, no water. Let's just keep it going.
Right.
No
Well,
Gatorade.
white folk done added some new sports to the Olympics. They gonna find something you niggas can't play. We'll be back.